W Magazine named Martino Cartier the #1 most sought after hairdresser, and you're our #1 most sought after hairdresser here at HSN. Thank you for being here. And you didn't just rest on your considerable laurels and be like, I got this, you know what, all the celebrities love me. You actually continue to design and create, and this is volume like never before. Brand new launch with incredible ingredients, really unique ingredients.
This is our new Jewels of the Nile collection. So within this collection, you're gonna find where ancient history, ancient beauty meets modern technology. So that Jewel of the Nile collection, we have myrrh, we have blue Nile honey, we have rose attar, we have papyrus milk, all of these ancient remedies mixed with modern technology that's biotin and caffeine. This is a luxurious volumizing kit that you're gonna see some really amazing results today.
I came in, you know, we have our hairstylist here at HSN. I came in and literally my hairstylist went, did you get more hair? She had to feel in my hair to see if I had added hair in. No, it's all my hair. It's just this volumizer.
We have an animation, if we can bring it up, that you'll actually see how this new Jewels of the Nile collection, how it goes into the hair and it just builds and gives you that more robust feeling to your hair. And it also makes you feel like you have, there you go, you've got biotin, caffeine, and you can see as it goes into the hair, it just rejuvenates that hair and it makes it feel denser and feeling like you have a lot more hair than you began. And you can see it right there in that animation.
Well, this is, I mean, it really is, but still your hair is soft, it's manageable, it maintains the style that you put into it. Honestly, this volume lasts all day long.
Well, here's the difference, right? So normally when you use a volumizing product, if it dries as you're blow drying, the brush gets stuck in it, right?
Right.
What's nice about this is you get a ton of volume, but even with the brush going through the hair, it never gets stuck, because it's not being held in by sticky polymers, right? So we're using, again, and you'll see when I'll use a little blow dry, I know they're loud, but.
Because you're gonna put this into your damp hair. Usually all of Martino's products we use on our dry hair and then they pump them up. This you're gonna use on your damp hair. You're gonna dry it or let it air dry.
And they're all heat activated. They're all heat activated. They both have an amazing fragrance. Everybody loves it. We actually have a perception study that we can bring up on the screen, and you'll be able to see what women had to say for themselves.
Yes, because everybody loves it. It is an incredible, I just described the fragrance as a sexy fragrance. It's just this really luxurious fragrance. This 93% of the participants using the volume root lifting spray reported that their hair felt thicker. So this isn't just giving you volume, this is giving you thickness. 97% reported that their hair looked more youthful and less of their scalp was visible. That's really huge right there. That's why my stylist thought that I had added hair. 100% said that volume root lifting spray provided more style retention. Now, 93% of the participants reported longer lasting hair volume than their current product. That's really saying something, because Martino doesn't introduce something unless it's different and better. 93% of the participants reported their hair felt thicker, looked more youthful. 93% felt the volume serum provided more style retention. Now, this consumer perception study participant testimonial, I love this. When my hair was done with all of the volumizing products, I didn't know it could look like I had that much hair.
Is that amazing?
What you're getting today are two products. So let's understand how they work.
So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna get the root lifter first. And remember, the root lifter, this has biotin, it has caffeine in it. So that caffeine strengthens the hair. Biotin is in every hair vitamin that you could buy. Everything that you buy for your hair has biotin in it when it's a vitamin. So you've got the biotin, the caffeine. Don't forget, we have the Jewels of the Nile collection in this as well. So you're getting that papyrus milk, which nourishes the hair. So we're giving you volume while we're also giving you healthy hair. So you're gonna take the root lifter and you're gonna spray it all over the roots of the hair, and then we're gonna cocktail it with the serum. This is our volumizing serum. So you're gonna take like the size of like a nickel to a quarter, you're gonna put it in your hands, you're gonna mix it up, work it through, and then you blow dry the hair. And that is what the women did in the perception study that had those results after one use. Take a look at this before and after. So they're gonna bring up her before shot, and it's night and day. When I tell you, by putting the biotin and putting the caffeine into the hair, it's literally making the hair as if you have 400 times the amount of hair. Take a look at it.
It looks like more hair.
We talk about inches whenever we test product. If you look at her before shot and look at the thickness of her hair right here. It's about an inch before, right? You see an inch. Now you look at it, it's like 4 inches, which is where I tell you, it's like 4 times the amount of hair. If we can bring up that animation again, you're gonna see what happens when that product goes into the hair and your hair is now coated with the Jewels of the Nile collection, with the biotin, with the caffeine. The product goes into the hair, it's heat activated, you hit it with that blow dryer, and instantly your hair comes to life, and it makes the hair shinier, it makes it more robust, and you know, look, here's a prime example. We're gonna switch. New Yorker, come here for 1 second. When New Yorker started with us, with the Martino brand a couple years ago, she had a pixie. Her hair was so short, it was like a little pixie. And now if you look at her hair, this is what happens when you have safe heat and healthy products on your hair. I mean, let's take a look at the back. I mean,
and
this,
then it can
this
grow,
was a pixie. I
because
mean,
it's not breaking, it's stronger.
Look how shiny her hair is. And what's really nice, she has a ton of volume in her hair, but it's not stiff, it's not sticky, it's not been teased, and this is just really nice, beautiful hair. Where's her before shot? You look how it defined her curls. It took that frizz, and you can just see a huge difference in her hair. It's even reflecting light more. If you look down over here, right there, above my finger, versus the before shot, it's just changed that entire look of her hair.
It looked more dry, so it's not just volume, it's actually hydrating, it's strengthening the hair that you have. That's why you can grow longer hair, it's not breaking off. This normally would be $20 for one and $22 for the other, so you're saving $3 off by getting both. And when you cocktail these together, your results are just amazing. See, I look at her and I go, well, look at how big her hair is, but look at how it was before.
Yep, right over here. Camera number 3 for me, right here.
Look at that. I mean, it's literally lifted up from within.
It's night and day difference. So anyone who ever has wanted any volume in the hair, this is a product you have to try. And it was so awesome when we did our perception study. I stayed out of it because I didn't want to influence anyone. And it's coming up right now. This perception study, these were results after 1 use. 93% reported that their hair felt thicker after 1 use. 97% said that their hair looked more youthful. That again is from the Jewels of the Nile collection that we have in there. 100% said that the volume root lifting spray provided more style retention. This is the answer you've wanted. If you have that hair that just flops and gets flat, this is for you. We have another perception study coming up right here that they're gonna bring up on the screen.
All right, oh, this is the second page. 93% reported longer lasting hair volume than their current product. Which is awesome, so everybody likes this more than whatever you're using right now. And then 93% said that their hair felt thicker and looked more youthful and more style retention. So, I mean, honestly, to be able to get that, so when we're talking softer hair, more hydrated hair, thicker feeling hair, thicker looking hair, more youthful hair, less of that scalp. You know, when you look in the mirror and you see scalp, especially on that little circle in the back, or you see it,
when the hair splits.
Yes.
So you have to think of it, this is a complete new regimen for you to give you volume. When we developed this Jewels of the Nile collection, we're talking Blue Nile honey. Honey is such a great factor for providing moisture to the hair. Blue Nile honey, and remember, these ingredients, we didn't just make them up. When I went to Egypt for the first time 12 years ago, and I went to the Cairo Museum, I wanted to see what it was that Cleopatra, what it was that Ramses, what it was that the kings and queens of Egypt, that they loved beauty. They used to soak in milk baths back then, you know? And they would get that milk from papyrus. So we have papyrus extract. We have the Blue Nile honey. We have rose attar. Rose attar is an amazing essential oil. That is also in the product. And then we have myrrh. Myrrh has been around since biblical days, you know? But this was found, myrrh was found in many of the tombs, and it was used in beauty aids and hair. So we took that ancient beauty remedies and mixed it with modern technology. Hence, these results have been fantastic. Unlike anything else that you've ever heard of or tried, just like the women in the survey that said this is so much better than any volumizer I've ever tried, because your hair is soft and you've tried the volumizer
volumizers and it ends up crunchy, or it ends up, you don't want to run your fingers through it. It's thick, but it's like, it's not good. This is thicker, like your own hair, but thicker. Because you saw that animation, this goes into the hair shaft and lifts your hair up. It wakes it up. If you want to wake up your hair, but still have soft, touchable, shiny hair.
And that's what caffeine does. You know, caffeine goes in and it stimulates that scalp, you know? So you mix the caffeine, you mix the biotin, which is nourishing, and then you take the Rosatar, which is moisturizing, and you're getting the best of both worlds because you're able to get volume. Look at this, is soft volume. It's gorgeous. Her hair has really, really puffed up, and it's really become dense and more robust, but yet it's soft, it's touchable, and again, you've got that memory hold with all of these products.
And that's the thing. You could pay for, you know, a mousse. Are we still using mousses? You know, a styling. You know, you could pay for a styling product, a thickening product, a volumizing product, a shine product, a conditioning product, a hydrating product. This is everything all in one, and these two products work in combination. So when your hair is damp, you spray that volumizing spray on, then you're gonna use that beautiful, luxurious, I say sexy fragranced serum, and you get ultimate shine, hydration, strength in your hair. You're gonna be able to see that your hair is voluminous but touchable.
Absolutely.
It's
You're gonna
sexy, it's a big sexy hair.
You, listen, don't be afraid to use a lot. This is never gonna become that sticky product that the brush will not get through the hair. That's what we love about it. When we demoed this in the salon, and you know, with 2 years we worked with a chemist to get this product exactly the way we wanted it. But you can load it up. The more volume you want, just use more product. It's never gonna get sticky. It's never gonna get caught in the brush. And you're constantly delivering moisturizing benefits into the hair. Everything that you ever could want to give you volume while protecting your hair, you have. You have the heat protectant, you have the moisturizing factors, and again, you're adding biotin into your daily regime of doing your hair, which most women that want to grow their hair take vitamins with biotin.
Right.
So
Those
it
are like,
only makes sense.
That's that hair growth strengthening vitamin that 100%. We know. And you can pay a premium for biotin. You've included it here. So here we're going to show the animation of how this works.
There you go. You've got your biotin, your caffeine, your papyrus, your rosatar, your myrrh, and your honey. All of that going into the hair, giving life to the hair, strengthening that cuticle, that follicle, which makes the hair look thicker, and it makes the hair look stronger, and it makes the hair look more dense, which is what most women want. You know, when we do over 900 women a week in our one location.
Oh my gosh.
And when you sit down with these women and you say to them, what's your biggest concern? Most of them say, I want my hair to feel thicker. I want more volume in my hair. A lot of women think their hair is getting thinner as they get older. So, you know, this is a product designed to reverse the looks of aging and to give you that hair you've always wanted. That's the purpose of this Jewels of the Nile collection. I mean, these are real be and afters. These are real one application. This is one application, just one.
Look at how it's lifted. I mean, it really is. It's lifted up. It looks more youthful. Honestly, she's got body and bounce and volume there. It looks more youthful. She's got a bigger smile on her face. This never builds up on your hair either. And with as long as this style lasts, you're gonna wake up the next morning after you did your hair and you're gonna go, wait, I still have thicker hair. I still have more youthful looking hair. The next day, depending on how often you shampoo your hair, wow, it still hasn't built up. It still doesn't feel sticky. It still looks cute,
And that's what I love about it, because the less you wash your hair, the better, right? So if you can wake up in the morning and just re-blow dry your hair because you had a good product in it the day before, your hair will only continue to get healthier and less breakage. The less you wash it, the less you blow dry it. So if you have a good product, number 3, if you have a good product that you can continue to get volume in your hair, it's just gonna always look the best that it can possibly look. I think we have some comments from some women. Don't we have some comments from some women that used it one time and they were so surprised? I think we can bring them on the screen, right?
Let's see if we have them, because this is brand new for all of us, but I know that some of the women in the study actually got to try this ahead of time, so I love this. This woman says, when my hair was done with all the volumizing products, I didn't know it could look like I had that much hair. You'll surprise yourself, really, with how much hair you have on your head. In that perception study, too, women said said they saw less of their scalp. If you're sick of seeing your
That's right.
scalp, you just want to see big, healthy looking, voluminous hair, thicker looking hair, more hydrated hair, more voluminous, softer, shinier,
and
protected.
the reason, when we did our perception study, the reason most of the women said that they felt that they saw less of their scalp is because, again, when we're putting that biotin, we're putting that caffeine, we're putting the Jewels of the Nile collection into that hair and onto the scalp, it is lifting up that hair.
Right.
It's lifting up that hair, which is, when you lift up the hair, everything lifts up. Think about it, right? It's like bricks on top of each other. When that hair lifts up, it perks everything up. So it gives you that perception of your hair is so much thicker, and even with one application, you're guaranteed to see huge results.
And when we say guaranteed, we give you a 30-day complete money-back guarantee. If you don't get results like these participants.
How cool is that?
That's incredible.
93% said their hair felt thicker. 97% said their hair looked more youthful and they saw less scalp. That's 97% of women said they saw less scalp. And 100% felt that the root lifting system provided more style retention, and it continues to go on. 93% of participants reported longer lasting hair volume than their current product. That means it beat their product. That's what we want to hear, right? 93% of participants reported that their hair felt thicker, looked more youthful, and the volume serum provided more style retention. So I personally guarantee you will not be disappointed with this product. Get it home. You're going to spray the root lifter, spray it generously on your root. Then you're going to take the serum, you're going to mix it up, apply it to your hair, comb it through, and blow dry your hair. And to save you time, before you apply this to your hair, rough dry your hair a little bit so that it's like 90% dry. It just needs to be damp when you use this product.
Okay.
And then what's gonna happen is it's gonna take you a lot less time to blow dry. And by the way, by supporting the Martino brand, you're supporting our charity, Friends Are By Your Side, and the home of wigs and wishes. What we do, we grant free wigs to women all over the world going through chemotherapy at no cost. And we grant wishes to children battling cancer. That little girl, Molly, is one of the girls in our charity, and sweet, sweet little girl. We just granted a wish for a little girl in Disney World a couple of days ago. If you follow me on Facebook, little Zoe, yeah. So it's a wonderful charity. We started it about 6 years ago. Oh, this was one of my favorite ones. This red carpet coming up you're gonna see. That little boy wanted to be a